I thought he was a little aggressive with me, and bringing up the whole Steve Austin thing I didn't feel was appropriate, since that's all hearsay. But
I mean,
well, it's not all hearsay, Hannibal. Not with Deborah McMichael. You know, I'm not going to say anything about my ex-wife, but she wrote a book. You read the book, Through the Shattered Glass. She mentioned me in the book. Did she mention anything negative about me?
no, she did not. That's why I brought her name up, and you got all defensive.
Well, I did because you brought up Steve Austin later. And Steve Austin has been known to be a woman beater. And I was told, look, he's making $45 million a year. That's her bread and butter. I'm not going to take and say anything bad about my ex-wife so she don't get any money from Steve Austin. They got 2 or 3 daughters together. And when he's straight, he's a great guy. You know, so I got nothing personally against Steve. But I understand a lot of things about him that you don't. We were married to the same woman, so you wouldn't know what goes on the inside of a marriage. We've both been married to the same woman. Have you ever been to bed with my ex-wife?
No.
Okay, so you don't know what happens in there.
I'm not into the whole wrestlers sharing girl thing, but I know it's a common thing. Wrestlers like to marry each other's exes for whatever reason. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but that's a little unusual.
Well, that's not why I did it.
Maybe Steve Austin was just a big fan of yours and he wanted to follow in your footsteps. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay.
But what was that? You were mentioning something. At one point you said you had a confrontation with Steve Austin or something.
Yeah, we did. And when I was Black Blood in 1991, a guy named Flying Brian Pillman was a companion of mine, good man, not companion by gay, but just we were in the same business together. And he was from Ohio, hell of an athlete, one of the greatest athletes I've ever seen, actually. And he got a little bit into the drugs too, just like I did. And Steve Austin had slapped my ex-wife. It's my understanding. I confronted Steve. We went into a locker room. The referee was Pillman. I told Steve to go ahead and throw the first punch. He wouldn't do it. I said, try hitting me. You hit my wife. Go ahead, my ex-wife. Go ahead, throw the punch. He wouldn't do it. So I said, go ahead and slap me. He wouldn't do it. So I slapped him about as hard as you slapped Terry Funk. You know, when you ripped the side of his face off? I mean, you hit him pretty hard.
Not hard enough, obviously.
Well, you did. You almost tore his face off. But he went down. He started to get back up. I slapped him again. He stayed down. I said, he can get back up. And he would not get back up. He pussied out. And that's exactly what he did. He fucking pussied out. Now, I know you'd never do that, but he did. And Pillman was there, but he's deceased, so it's my word against Austin. He's got $45 million. I got nothing.